Drop the comment to see if you prefer ham or turkey. Which one's yours?
Ham.
Mine's ham.
Okay, we're good.
We're the ham team. Welcome to CTFF Talks, and we're back with another banger. My name's Gio.
And I'm Jesus.
And I'm the junior liaison for the AM program.
And I am a liaison for the AM program.
Funny story, he was actually my liaison.
And I forced him to do this. Just kidding, I did it. Today we're gonna be doing an activity for the Thanksgiving season. We're gonna be doing a turkey hat, okay? So hope you guys enjoy. So Gio, now that you are a junior, can you please tell me like what the difference between a junior liaison and a liaison is, like based on your experience so far?
Well, yeah, like I mentioned, I feel like it's very important to understand this new position that I would say barely came into the AM program, but basically is helping our liaisons either with time card reviews, or right now what we're doing as well is helping our liaisons assign specific subs for whenever tutors call out. Alongside of that, usually when tutors are hired, they have to go through this onboarding checklist. So it's making sure that everybody stays in compliance with that as well. But the overview of my position is simply making sure that, I'm able to facilitate the job for, any liaisons or staying in contact with them to make sure everything flows smoothly within the foundation. What are some ways that you work collaboratively with on-site staff, like teachers and admin?
I tend to work directly with admin and or TSAs, which are teacher special assignments or academic coaches. So I have to be very mindful at all times of when I step into site that I'm stepping into their world, basically. So if there's any issues, any concerns, any feedback for any of my teaching fellows, I have to be very mindful that at the end of the day, they kind of think that that's the best for the site. Communicate with them at all times, be transparent with them, be, like I said, open-minded for any kind of feedback, any kind of concerns that they bring up to you. Try to always address everything with a positive attitude. Try my best to, just work with them to the best of my ability. And hopefully it just continues to strengthen the partnership that we have with the sites. So I would say that that's the best way I can do that.
How would you handle a situation and maintain professionalism when addressing a concern from a coworker while ensuring none of the students picked up any unprofessional undertones or behaviors?
The best way to handle a situation like that, I would say, is to, more than anything, maintain confidentiality. If it's a situation with a specific tutor or a specific colleague, make sure you address the situation in a setting where no students are around. Believe it or not, our students are very smart. They're very good at picking up vibes or just eavesdropping. To address the situation with your colleague, do it in a private setting. Be very mindful that their way of thinking might not be the same as yours. Be very mindful that you're addressing the situation, not the person's personality or the teaching fellow's way of thinking. Just be open to any different ideas that they may have. If it's something that it's bothering you or has been bothering you for a while, just make sure that you continue to understand that in a professional setting, although we all want the same thing, we might have different ways of seeking it. Okay, so I would say that's the best thing. Make sure that we maintain that confidentiality. Make sure we keep students away from certain issues, because at the end of the day, we should not involve them in any of our personal or any disagreements. Do you have any tips or advice for a teaching fellow handling unprofessional language in the classroom?
Line of respect, and it'll just bring professionalism in the long run. I feel like it'll bring good role models to society, and it all aligns with the core values that this foundation has.
And of course, I think to add a little bit on that, I think that it's a universal law in most of our school districts that we have to be very careful on how we speak to one another. So as a teaching fellow, if you have an opportunity to review specific rules or or expectations for your students, it's always a great time to make specific situations a learning opportunity for them, and so, or a teaching opportunity for them. Sorry. So just make sure that you're always on top of that, and hopefully you give the students an opportunity to learn from their mistakes, so that in the future they don't make those same mistakes.
Don't get in trouble, kids. Stay safe. Okay. What is something you are grateful for that CTFF has provided?
Oof, a lot of things. I would say that I am very thankful that for the opportunity, of course, of being a liaison. I think that my first, I would say, experience in education was through CTFF back in 2017 with our English language learner students in Kings County Middle School, Sequoia Middle School. And so I think that made me realize that education was something that I wanted to do. So I would say the opportunity back in the day to be a tutor and opening the doors for education, or at least the career in education. As a liaison, I would say the welcoming environment that I received here when I started from all the departments, how well they received me, how well they talked to me, the training, the onboarding process, everything was so good. I think that so far CTFF has been trying their best to create a great culture environment within the foundation, and that allows us liaisons to kind of take that culture to our teaching fellows. So I think that's really cool. I would say that the opportunities for growth and the ongoing support that I receive from everyone that I work with. So yeah.
Allowing opportunity for anybody that is unsure of what they can do, and it could just be a door that they can open, and they can just flourish from there. Because I feel like that's kind of what happened with me when I first started. I didn't know what I wanted to do, and fortunately everything from me entering this foundation up until now, I'm prideful to say that I was able to finish my career, and right now I'm prideful to also say that I'm enrolled in a graduate program. So I feel like it's just allowing anybody that is unsure to get an opportunity of a lifetime, and let's see if they could just make the best out of it, because it does fall on them from the time they exit high school to now.
These are finished turkey hats, as you may see, very similar in colors only, I guess. But for my after school, for my after school peeps, and even for my morning tutors, this is a great activity for your students to do, especially now that we're in Thanksgiving season.
All right, well, this will conclude our CTFF talks. If you can please give a follow right up here. Here. Yeah. Not down here, here. Yeah. And yes, have a good day and happy Thanksgiving.
Bye everybody, enjoy your holidays.